Dear Virgo, it seems like this person cannot stop thinking about you this week because they're getting a lot of synchronicities and it is driving them insane. They are very much into you and they do have pure intentions this week. However, not to say that the situation has been easy, because there has been heartbreak here, whether caused by this person, yourself, or external influences. I feel like some of you may be getting readings about the situation, or your person is getting readings, but I also here do not abuse divination this week. When we read or when we watch videos of other readers or other diviners, when we are in a psychologically unnerving or anxious state, we do tend to receive messages that are out of alignment because the cards pick up on your nervousness. We don't know what type of energies we're tapping into at that given time, because negative energies tend to feed on fear and anxiety. So it becomes a vicious cycle. Just a warning for you. This is your energy check-in for the 25th of February to 4th of March. Happy spring, my dear Virgo. So let's see what this week holds for you. Head on over to my YouTube channel where you can see the full-length video. The link is in my bio. Just tap the YouTube icon on the link tree thingy. But anyway, let's have a look. Let's see what to expect this week. I didn't think you'd walk away. So some of you may have realized that at times love is not enough, because other complexities are playing into a situation so much where it may become irreconcilable. This person is in shock this week because they actually, they did not think that you would momentarily either go no contact, potentially ghost them, marrying for money. So someone could have married somebody for monetary gain, or your person feels like you only want to marry for money, or the type of person who only cares about the monetary means that they cannot provide for you. At the same time, again, maybe in the past they married for money, or this could be a person you're dealing with right now who did marry in for money. Someone is very money oriented. It could be that your person is the one who's coming from a wealthy background, and there are a lot of other people trying to get into their good books, trying to, especially if it's anything to do with arranged marriage as well. See how it resonates with you. Happily single. Some of you this week are literally walking away from a situation, or really starting to live your best single life, even if you're still with this person. It's just, I feel like the heartbreak you have experienced at this point is insurmountable. I'll be cautious if you are dealing with somebody who has taken financial advantage of you as well. So see how it resonates with you, Virgo. But it doesn't have to be marrying for money. It could be this person had taken advantage of you financially, and it really shows. And this time, this is the reason why you had decided to walk away. So there's a multiple complexities playing into this situation. Apply what fits to you. If this message is not resonating, then this reading is just simply not for you. Please scroll on instead of leaving passive aggressive comments, which I don't really care for, because you're just static energy to me anyway, which will get blocked. But don't entice the audience and my tribe that's watching and taking in the messages. This was a hard lesson I needed to learn. I was out of control. The ultimatum that you're setting this week is really going to bring karmic retribution onto this person. I feel like time and time again they have taken advantage of you. You had given them an inch and they have taken a mile. And it seems like, I don't know, my headphones just went off. I guess here goes Mercury retrograde, but I'm sure you can still hear me without the headphones present. Nonetheless, let's carry on. Backstab. Pain, cheating, deception, mind games, and love bomb. You felt time and time again backstabbed by this individual. However, for some reason, now they're feeling backstabbed by you. They feel like you have love bombed them and you're playing mind games with them. But this is a projection of their passive aggressiveness as well. You do not need that against static, empty energy in your life. You're moving forward. You're happy. You're career focused. You're setting goals for yourself. And I feel like a lot of you are tired of this person not having any drive in life. Their solar plexus chakra is very blocked or weak, as I can sense as well. So, you've been praying for the betterment of the situation. You had faith, you healed, but this person may not be elevating at this given time, right? So Watch out for Chinese whispers and broken communication this week. Getting cross wires. I feel like arguments can stem from miscommunication and people talking but not really listening. This could be happening between you and your person. This is why the arguments are stemming this week, because you're talking but they're not listening, and maybe when they're talking you're not listening because each of you are trying to argue your point and you're working against each other instead of working together against the world, right? This is what it's saying. So very imperative to a romantic love affair, secret lover, passion over loyalty, sex, fix. So yes, there could be a third party. You could be the third party. Remember, energies can go vice versa. This could be your energy, Virgo. For cross watchers, again, instead of taking your anger out at me saying, no, this is the Virgo doing this to me. Yeah, it could be, because the energies can go vice versa. I cannot read for every... Anyway, enough airtime for these idiotic people. I can't. But anyway, we're gonna continue, guys. Forget the hate. I'm at a crossroads. Should I fight for this or move on? Relationships are a lot of work. Being single is easier. This is somebody who's non-committal, and over the years, over the time, over the days, the months, you notice that this person's always wishy-washy about the commitment. They overpromise and underdeliver. They may have promised to marry you, but they may always be making excuses also that the money's not in the right place to marry you, or they need to get more money to marry you. Always excuse after the excuse after the excuse, but right now they are feeling under pressure. You're feeling anxious too. You feel like the time is running out for this connection because you're no longer going to tolerate the same old rubbish. And your person is very reckless. They take you for granted. And you have been entertaining this recklessness, I must admit, Virgo. And don't shoot the messenger. But I have this card here. And I feel like this is talking about the fact that you made decisions based on recklessness before. And this is why you now have to tolerate this nonchalant behavior where they overpromise and underdeliver. This person may have bad credit or debts as well. And this person is very stubborn and egoistical, constantly reminding you how there is no strings attached. Every time there's a bigger argument, even if you have children together, even if you live together, they can't help but remind you how there is no strings attached and they can go off and be with anyone they want. Good luck with that, right? You know that this person doesn't have a pot to piss in. You know that this person's got nothing to show for it. You know they're not a nice person inside sometimes, and nobody else is going to want them. They're not exactly the prize. They should realize how lucky they are to have you, and it kind of infuriates me. Yeah, you keep on giving money, you keep on fixing their car, you keep on paying their MOT, their car keeps on breaking down. Why? Because they're driving recklessly or drink driving, because there's some substance issue that may be attached to this person as well. There's a repossession of a vehicle may be taking place, but you and this person, whether you are in communication or not, you do telepathically communicate. And by that, I don't mean you read each other's thoughts and communicate without words. What I mean is, you could sometimes pick up on their moods, or you sometimes potentially pick up on their feelings and vice versa, come through to each other through your dreams, but they look at their phone every day hoping they would see a message from you. So it's now or never. You shall be together, but I feel like you're starting to realize that they ain't shit, and you do have more to offer here, Virgo. You do have more to offer here, whoever this person is. See, because they're broke. They are broke. They are broke, and you keep on giving them money. That's the issue. And this is why there is no respect, because you give them an inch and they take them out, and they may even be chatting shit behind your back. Gossiping behind your back, spreading lies, then smiling in your face. They definitely love to speak to their pals about you, especially during the midst of argument. Someone, for Virgo females, loves to run to their mother and talk rubbish about you. Maybe that's why there are issues between you and the mother-in-law or mother-in-law to be. Judgment. Whatever issues you had with this person in the past, I promise you is really cropping up this week. Some things you may have tried to move on from, some things you may have tried to forget, and yet here you are still dealing with this issue or issues. Whether they're showing their true colors again, whether they're reverting back to their old ways, whether same old people are coming back in the picture like exes, or issues as such, baby mum drama, mother-in-law drama. For some of you, there is a third party potentially in this situation as well. Aries female, Virgo. sorry, not Virgo, could be Virgo like yourself. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, female, strawberry blonde hair, blue, green eyes, lighter complexion. Can't even get my words out right now. So if you're a Virgo male, you potentially could be dealing with a fire sign female, a woman who's very much into her fitness, very athletic, very charismatic, may have a Rolex that she loves to wear, and vice versa for Virgo females dealing with a fellow earth sign, potentially could be Taurus, Virgo as yourself, as I mentioned, or a Capricorn, someone above the age of 35, black, brown hair, brown eyes, tan, or darker complexion. Again, I'm not pulling out these age intervals out of my backside. This is literature referenced, you know, values, literature references. This is what the king is prescribed to be, a person above the age of 35. So whether your person is 35, 45 or 85, that's fine. It sometimes can even be a 20-year-old, because there are mature people. This is just the age of maturity and the archetype the person pertains to. Is like, it feels like I'm doing a reading, but I constantly have to explain myself so people don't be passive aggressive. And it's just like, do we need to relearn the tarot altogether for people to understand how it works? Or you're just so dumb that you don't fucking have a clue and you just argue for the sake of arguing because you're an empty shell inside? Like, it just infuriates me so much. Why can't everyone just be happy? Do you know what I mean? You need more happiness in your life, Virgo. You do, you do. There's a reconciliation. There is revisiting the past. But there could be that your person had gone behind your back and reconciled with the third party. I'm not going to lie to you, because the third party has more money to offer them. They have financially drained you, and now they're looking for a new supply. So you may be dealing with a narcissist. The era of the narcissist is over. It's really over. We don't tolerate narcs anymore. We don't. I do see collectively, given the astrological influences right now in this time we're alive in, the true connections are coming back. No one's tolerating disloyalty, manipulation, lies, and you're elevating with this too, because what you did tolerate before, and it's like, you know, there's competition, but you still love them. And the reality of this is that if there is a third party, look how these cards are interacting. He and her are looking at each other. She's behind, and her face looks very menacing here, right? Someone could be trying to hit you below the belt through your children, so beware of that as well. I don't know how it'll make sense for some, right? I don't know why some of you just a very specific message, but if that resonates with you, it means this reading is for you, because then, you know, just giving you some extra affirmations or synchronicities here to match your simulation, your reality. But with the Six of Cups is like, for some reason this week you're going down the memory lane and you're remembering your grandmother's home and how you used to play in the fields, and you're remembering your grandmother, whether she is on the other side, passed on, or whether she's still around. You either could be visiting your grandmother, even great-grandmother. Some of you had this dynamic where your grandmother actually brought you up and you sincerely love her. She could have been a water sign, Cancerian female. Oh, Jesus, look at that. We've got 3 queens. Deception by women. When we have 3 queens, it means deception by women. Watch out for shady characters around you. When it comes to a woman, you may be experiencing deception by women within your social circle, within your work collective, within your family setting. If you've got a lot of cousins, aunties, and you know, all that jazz, right? So, but also your person is acting a victim because they feel like they have been deceived, especially if you're dealing with a man, you're Virgo female, or a Virgo male dealing with a man. This person victimizes themselves, saying that, you know, they can never catch a break. All these women they've been dealing with are psychos. But the men that say that women are psycho are the only men that are the ones that are running rings, cheating, lying, manipulating, living a double life, bringing bad karma onto themselves, intertwining and entangling everyone in the situation, causing themselves havoc. And then when they get found out by multiple women, and these women try to get their fair share of karma or the truth or closure, then they're crazy, then they're psycho. This is some of you, literally the man you're dealing with. He appears to be very trustworthy. He appears to be family oriented, but he's got 3 on the go. In other cases, doesn't even have to be a romantic relationship. There could be an ex, there could be you, and there could be the sister or the mother. We did mention mother-in-law. All intertwining it and getting involved. It's like a nest of a snake's nest. Like everyone's intertwining, everyone's venomous and toxic and chatting shit behind each other's back. But you know, Virgo, you are the Queen of Pentacles. And they are the King of Pentacles, which in reality talks about soulmate connection, because we have the same court card, two court cards of the same suit, the King and the Queen, and that does imply a soulmate upon soulmate connection. Some of you have a soulmate who is, again, very much an earth sign, just like yourself, and elementally you fit very well together. There is a moment of happiness. There is a moment of peace. There is a moment of you peacefully withdrawing and being able to compartmentalize your thoughts. Some of you do need to go and visit your childhood home or visit your grandmother, your auntie, whoever it may be, someone who can take care of you, because you need to recharge and reboot, especially your mental state. You need to unpack, and you will not be able to unpack when you're sat in that environment that dysregulates you. You have to get out of that environment, Virgo, and I see some of you definitely traveling to some country roads. Take me home to the place I belong. Maybe some significance there with the song Country Roads. West Virginia. So West Virginia, right? Queen of Swords. 4 queens. Like, what the frick is going on? Because you have a lot of feminine influence this week. A lot. In other cases, this could be you going through the motions. You're feeling excited and turned on and motivated, very loving, very creative, caring, creative, yes, very grounded, but then detached. You can go through being all these people in one person's body, right? It's different archetypes. You're going through the phases. 1 minute you feel like training, the next minute you feel like drawing or dancing or painting something. The third minute you feel like cleaning up your house, making crypto investments, clearing out your garden. The next minute you feel like studying, you feel like being cutthroat and arguing with people. And that's okay. I don't know why menopause, I'm hearing menopause. Some of you will know what that means. Like, it just could be going through the motions of hormonal fluctuations, and that's absolutely fine. We're all gonna get there one day, you know, at the end of the day. But it could be that you're feeling up and down and you're not understanding why. This is it. The 8 of Pentacles and the Chariot. What I'm saying is own it. Own it, Virgo. Whatever you're going through, own it. Make your demons work for you. You know, conquer your demons and make that demon army work for you. Cancer energy as well. There's travel potentially within the next 8 weeks or 8 months. For some of you, could be relocation as well, because we know that the Pentacles energy is the slowest moving, can imply years. Or it could be delays in travel plans, or delays in even wanting to relocate. You don't want to relocate anymore. Some of you may be looking to change jobs, or you may just up and quit your job because you're done with it. You made your money, you became the expert of your craft, and now you just want to, I don't know, stay at home and knit, stay at home and paint, stay at home and do pottery, because you got enough to sustain yourself. You're very, very independent, and that's great. Some of you may be transitioning into a new job, a new residence, a new relationship even. So see how it resonates, of course, because the Death card can speak about an ending. There is an ending of some sort, or you're just not happy. It could be your person is all of a sudden been called out on a work trip or travel or relocation, and you feel like this is really going to deter the flow of the connection. It will be over. This will be the end of the connection if that happens for some reason. Maybe because you feel like long distance isn't going to work. Maybe you feel like the progress will be lacking. There is disappointment being felt, but you're focusing on the negatives and the past only. It's time to focus on the positive, because the connection is still very real. And as they say, where there is a will, there is a way. Name Jonathan, Lucy is coming through. Justin, Brittany. See how it resonates. Michael. Number 30, some could be 36-year-old, 28, 54 as well. Could be your person is that age. Some could be living at number 23. Someone's phone number can be ending in 2343 as well. I don't know, that's very specific, but that's what I'm hearing. So see how it resonates with you. Sagittarius energy. Patience is required, moderation is required, and slow and steady wins the race this week. We do have Virgo energy finally here, but some of you could be dealing with another. So there's different people dealing with different people, as I always say. Some of you may be dealing with an earth sign. Some of you could be dealing with a fire sign. Some of you will be dealing with somebody between the ages of 25 to 35, black, brown hair, brown eyes, tan, or darker complexion. Now we've got 2 kings. So many people are really, really playing into your love situation this week, I must admit. And some of you may be choosing to friend zone your person, or your person will be friend zoning you. I'm not going to lie. The King of Swords, the Queen of Swords are 2 people not talking to each other normally. They're very detached. They don't want to hear it. They had been very cutthroat towards each other, and that's what brought up this impending doom of an ending, it seems, right? Whoa. This person will remain quiet for some time, but they will try to gain control over the situation. They may start pursuing you one way or the other. So not all is lost, but you are required to have patience, and you're also required to remain cool, calm, and collected and in control. Someone could have infinity or inverted infinity sign tattoo. Of course, might be dealing with a Leo, but this situation is actually teaching you a very valuable lesson. When we see the white rose, it talks about purity and pure intent. When we see the red flowers, it's about desire and carnal desires. And what the strength card signifies normally is your ability to retain control of your carnal desires. Whether that carnal desire doesn't have to be sexual prowess, it could be you don't argue anymore, you don't seek closure, you don't chase, you are in control. And this is what you need to really practice this week, because that will give you much leverage over anybody, because you do have a lot of people playing into this situation. Someone's observing you this week. You're being watched. Someone's stalking your social media. Maybe you've been seeing these weird women's accounts like watching your page. You might be a content creator or somebody who does modeling or whatever, you know, you're out there maybe putting yourself on social media, and people are keeping an eye on you in the shadows. They're obsessed with you this week, Virgo. You're being watched. You're being watched because people, you know, people want your life, but they can't have your life, and it irritates them. As I be wary about deception from women, because it could be that, you know, you feel like you have some colleagues that may be watching your social media page, but they're looking for updates of your downfall, updates of your breakup. An ex or baby mama or crazy ex could be spying on you as well, spying on them, spying on you, trying to see what's going on, because they want your person back. Heartstrings, stringing along, get pregnant, entrapped, and playing with feelings. You know, your person has been stringing you along. They will continue stringing you along because they're not willing to apologize. They're not willing to level up at this given time. They'll rather watch you from a distance. They'll rather not talk to you, but they'll still be watching you everywhere and accusing you of shit you haven't even done. Oh, like, oh, you've been talking to other people, Virgo. I saw it on your social media. I saw, like, I don't know, Jonathan2413 commenting on your picture. And, you know, someone's going ghost. No contact. Someone's going no contact, so you're already in no contact with this person. And you're done. You're done with being strung along. You're done. It could be you obsessively watching them as well, because you're trying to see, did they unblock me? Did they message me? Don't do that. Try to abstain from that energy. Try to live your life as if this person is not coming back, although they may be, but don't disappoint yourself in the meantime when they aren't. I know easier said than done, but this will continue feeding that loop. If you keep on going back on their social media, just still energetically very involved. You have to detach your energy in order to create that energetic void for them to notice your absence, for them to come back. Then the dynamic flips and they'll become the chaser. Very important. Must practice the law of detachment this week. Cassette, yes, the outdated thinking, conditioning, replaying events over and over. The more you stay in that loop, the more pain you will experience, because the more you're going out and conjuring all these different scenarios of why things have happened and how you're not enough. And don't ruminate in this. Do yourself a favor. Do not ruminate in negativity this week, because as endings bring new beginnings, growth, change, liberation, change mind. It had to end because either this person was entertaining another woman or not telling you the truth about The other woman, you continuously had to look over your shoulder. They were competing with you and they acted like an enemy at times, and they could have been malicious. You are on a path of abundance. Keep a positive mindset, manifest exactly what you want, gratitude and bliss. As I say, focus on yourself, focus on your own abundance, focus on bringing out these different aspects of your psyche. But this person may be risking, they're being very strategic now, not showing hand, but this not fully over. They will be back, I assure you, especially as we're on a brink of Mercury retrograde on the 26th, although already, as I say, in the pre-shadow period. So hope that was helpful. If you want a private a reading, the link is in my link tree. Straight away as you click, you see the services on hand. If you don't want to spend on a full reading, go onto the links tab and you can find my Amazon wishlist. If you donate an item of my Amazon wishlist, you get 3 question or 15-minute reading for energy exchange purposes, to honor energy exchange. Don't expect anything for free. So have a look if you want a personal reading. But for now, take care now. Goodbye, Virgo.